Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really hope you had an amazing Christmas, and I hope you're looking forward to a great New Year. Maybe you're taking the week off. I don't know. Sure does seem like the traffic's high enough out there that I think a lot of folks may be taking some time off because I-4 has just been a mess. Man, I was coming back from Tampa the other day. It took me forever just to get back from Tampa. Speaking of Tampa, all my folks out there that listen to The Bone, so now on from noon to 1 rather than 11 to noon on 102.5 The Bone. Of course, Sundays at 11 o'clock on WDBO. And I appreciate you guys all tuning in to me. We got a lot to cover because there's a lot going on out there, folks. So on this show, it is a mortgage and real estate show. So we talk a lot about how to buy homes, sell homes, the type of mortgages that are available, what are rates doing, what's the economy doing, who's buying right now, who's selling right now, where are the deals, everything. But we mix a lot of other things in this to give you valuable information when it comes to the real estate industry so that you know exactly what's going on. So now we know that the Fed has had several rate cuts. What have rates done since the federal government have dropped the federal interest rate? What have rates on mortgages done? We're going to talk about that. Who's buying homes in today's market? What are the most popular programs available? And what are some niche programs that might be something that you could use? So first of all, I want to get into a couple of things. First of all, if you want to buy property this year, and maybe this is your first property, maybe you own lots of properties, but you want to really learn from the pros, the investors that buy and sell property and hold property on a regular basis, like me, like Cleve, like Tom McNamara. We are all professional investors, and we know how to buy property. Doesn't mean we haven't made mistakes, but we have learned from those mistakes to keep you from making the same mistakes. If you'd like to join me, it is $25 per head, $30 per couple, live and in person at the Winter Park Ale House on Lee Road, January 22nd, 6:30 to 8. No kids, please register right now at webringyouhome.com. So I'd love to see you there. You will learn so much about what to do, what not to do, and how you can amass a lot of money, a lot of wealth that will pay dividends for not only for you, but for your children if you want to set it up that way. I'll show you how I did it, and I'll help you set up yours. If you're looking to drop some weight, you know somebody that needs to drop some weight. I've lost over 70 pounds. I used a company called Age Rejuvenation, and I'm going to tell you, this company is dialed in. Like, they are so much better, and you get huge discounts. But even when you go on like Wegovy or Manjaro or any of those, you only can expect to lose 25 to 40 pounds the hard way. This program will dial it in, and I guarantee you'll lose more weight a lot faster. And if you need things like testosterone therapy, anything like that, they've got it, and you'll get discounts. All you got to do is call the Lone Ranger, and I'll connect you with my friends at Age Rejuvenation, and they will give you all kind of discounts. I'm telling you, you'll save the money in food that it cost you for the medication and alcohol. You'll save the money, believe me, and you'll look better. You'll look younger, and you'll feel better. So if it's something you want to do, then you should get off your butt and give me a call, 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313, 407-706-3313. So the Fed's had 3 cuts. Every one of them has caused interest rates on mortgages to go negatively. They've gone up instead of down. And I'm telling you, I don't see an end in sight. I'd like for the Fed just to leave everything well enough alone. Let's not mess with it anymore. Let's just leave it where it is. Interest rates will settle down on their own, but I don't think they're going to go down anytime soon. So if you're waiting on the sidelines for interest rates to drop, you might be waiting a long time. And I got a lot of folks waiting to buy, order, refinance. So if you're thinking about refinancing and you're really just you're trying to drop your payment, drop your rate, or maybe eliminate PMI or MIP, then now is not the time for you to refinance. But here's what I suggest you do. Sometimes those windows of opportunity do not last for long. So if you want to refinance and the loan arranger's telling you don't do it right now, I'm not telling you don't get your loan set up. I'm telling you we're not going to pull the trigger right now. We are going to wait until rates do drop. That could be a year from now, could be 2 years from now. It might not ever come. I don't know, but I'm going to have you ready to go when it does. So you are not one of the ones that miss out on the opportunity. So go to webringyouhome.com, get your application started. I'll review your mortgage statement. I'll review your documents, make sure everything's ready to go. And then we just sit and wait. So does that mean you're not going to have to update me from time to time on bank statements and pay stubs? Yes, it will, but I'm not going to pester you for it every week. We're going to wait until things get a little bit closer. Then we'll update your file. But if you want on that VIP watch list of mine, you got to call me. You got to call me now. 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Apply online right now at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. I had a client recently, probably listening here. His name's Rich. He poor guy lost his wife a couple of years ago, and she did all the banking and everything for him. He's kind of lost. It's unfortunate. I can understand how that would happen, but he's looking to buy a home. He has to sell his home. The equity's in his home. He can't get an equity line of credit, and he's got. I had him all set up to where I was going to help him buy this new home and then sell the other one and then pay my mortgage down. And the builder that he went to said, "Oh, by the way, if you don't use our mortgage company, you don't get the $20,000 in discounts." So he's like, "Bruce, I got to leave you to go to someone else because I'm going to miss out on my 20 grand. I said, "Well, it's 20 grand. It's 20 grand, man. You got to do what you got to do. I'm not going to be a fool and tell you to go with me. Problem is I don't think that lender's going to figure out how to make this loan work." And guess what? They haven't. So they extort him for the business. They tell him if they don't use him, they don't pay. And then they can't do the deal. What do you think about that? I'm telling you, if you're a builder and you don't have me on your approved list, you're missing out on closings. You're missing out on closings. If I'm not on your builder approved list, you're missing out. Now, I do Trinity Family Builders. I do Southern Homes. I do CFB Homes. But I'm also backup for Lennar. But if you want to buy Lennar, and if you're a realtor or a client thinking about buying a Lennar home, you want to get pre-approved by me first because they have their own mortgage company and they're going to try to get you over there. But you're always better off to stay with me. You're going to be safer. You're going to get better. You're going to get more communication. You're going to get better rates, lower costs. So, but you have to have a pre-approval letter signed by me in advance. Then the salespeople are going to try to still direct you over to their own mortgage company. You say, "No, I'm pre-approved by the loan arranger," and they are on your backup list at CrossCountry Mortgage. So if you're interested in Lennar, let me know. If you are interested in like a DR Horton or Meritage or MI Homes, they don't put me on their list because they're trying to capture all that business themselves instead of letting you have choices. So all of you should go to that builder and say, "You need to put Bruce on your list of approved lenders." That's what you could do to help me. Get me on more builder lists because these guys are hard to get on and they're greedy. They want to keep that business for themselves so that it doesn't give you the opportunities that you deserve. So anyway, help me out by calling your lender and saying, "Add Bruce to your lender list. I was out this weekend. I'll tell you a quick story. Had a client recently. We'll call her Yvette and Peter. Bought a home about 2 months ago, and Peter passed away 2 weeks after we closed. Terrible. Super nice guy. Super nice. I heard through the grapevine that his significant other wasn't his wife, but they had children together. She had to send their kids' bedroom suites back to the rental company because she couldn't afford the payment. She had to send the TV back, couldn't afford the payments. So me and Calvin went out and we bought a TV. We got a bed and a dresser, and we brought it over there for them so their kids could have their own bed to sleep in and have a TV to watch. So I want to reach out and thank my friend Tracy Hempstead from Preferred Real Estate Brokers. She's one of the owners of the company over there, and she donated the bed and the dresser. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate people that do that. So it's really good stuff. It's time of the year to help out somebody else. What are you doing to help somebody? You know, the planet will give you everything you want if you help give the planet what it needs, and that's helping people in need. So be a contributor to the planet. Now, be a contributor to you too, because remember, we have to put the oxygen on our own mask first. So, you know me, I was orphaned at 15, lost both my parents, died separately, 8 months apart. I quit school in the middle of the 10th grade, so I have a ninth grade education, and yet I help people with millions of dollars in investments. So why would you want to trust a high school dropout with your most precious investment, your real estate? Well, I'll tell you why. Because no, I don't have a degree. I actually do have a PhD. I have a public high school diploma equivalency. So I have that. So I did get the equivalent to it, but I never finished high school. So why would you trust somebody that has that education with your money? Because I've built a portfolio of real estate and investments that will propel me into retirement, living a very nice lifestyle. And I have committed myself to helping other people have the same. So if that's something that you're interested in, then you have to pursue me not pursue you. I'm here. You can call me. You can take me out to lunch, and we'll talk about what we need to do to get your business or your investments in line. And I'm talking about real estate. Where else do you invest? I'm not a stockbroker, but I'm a pretty good investor. I think I do pretty well. I meet some of my clients. You do even better than I do, but I think I do pretty well, and I've got a good system. When it comes to stocks, I invest in essential stocks, and I keep a fair amount of money in the S&P 500. And there you go. And I'll share with you what I do so that you can learn from that and gain the same experience and wealth that I've gained. My name's Bruce Woodburn, and I'm the Lone Ranger. I'm here to help you, your family, your friends, refinance, purchase homes, build homes, pull out equity, debt consolidation, whatever it takes. I'm here to help them. And that's what my job is. So you can call me directly, not my call center. I don't have a call center. You can call me now at 407-706-3313 from my Orlando office or my Tampa office, 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009. Or go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. And I'll get you going with a great mortgage. Don't let 2025 go by when you didn't buy the house you wanted. Don't let it go by because you've been waiting for 3 years for interest rates to drop and they're only going up. Don't wait. Waiting never solved any problems. You got to get in the market. You're better off to get in the market now and make a mistake than sit on the market on the sidelines. So don't do it. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Lone Ranger Radio Show. And we're going to talk about how you can make money when you choose a real estate agent that I connect with. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.